had to call Tems and be like, "Hey, man,
yeah, like
don't clear this."
But y'all want.
Yeah. So initially, the tea I heard was that Tems said, "No, I'm not clearing the song." Why is she not clearing the song? She's an Afro beats artist that, she cares about her buzz internationally more than what's going on in New York City clubs. Not New York City clubs, but hip hop clubs in the United States. And she felt the song was just kind of killing her song. Because the song they sampled isn't an old-ass song by hers. It was a song she was currently pushing. So she's pushing a song called Higher. That's what the song is sampled from. She's pushing a song. Look, Tems Higher. This shit was released 2020, right? On album For Broken Ears, right? And Wait For You, Drake Future, gets released 2022. By the way, remember, they're pushing her album internationally, so it takes a while. So Higher, I think it might have even been a second single. I don't know if it was the first, because there's another. No, actually, Free Minds came afterwards. Shout out to all my Tems supporters, all my Afrobeats people. She was still pushing the song. And then while the song is pretty much at its peak, you get ATL Jacob, who that song gets on his radar. He samples it. Future records on it. Then they're about to put this song out. And Tems was like, yo, y'all just stepping on my song. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would I clear this as a sample? Like, what the fuck? Like, and then, so apparently she tells Future no. Or Future's label, no. Then Drake asks her, and Drake gets the, oh, yeah. Makes sense. It's Aubrey, my nigga. It's the fucking Stimmy. You get what I'm saying? Now, granted, I've also said about ATL Jacob, like, bruv, I believe you on what you're saying, because I've kind of heard the same thing too. Only thing I would say is that nobody wants a talkative producer. A talkative producer, nigga, you better make slaps, nigga. You better be so hot you could talk shit, because producers, y'all not supposed to have no personality and no opinion. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? You know how many producers hit me behind the scene talking shit about people? And I said, come on stream. They would never. You know why? They're not the artists. They live off placements, so they can't really pop their shit unless you get to that point. Southside at times could pop his shit. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys, they can't pop their shit like that. That's what it is.
Won a Grammy though.
That's
yeah.
That's big.
To that. Yeah,
that's big. Did you ever talk to Tems and said, I'm glad you cleared the record?
I talked to her at the Grammys. I felt like she was personally, I felt like she was a little irritated with the Wait For You song. But
why you say that?
I told her, like, you ain't gotta thank me, nothing, no. No, like crazy.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you with his comments there. This shows American imperialism and how people think that, yo, Tems is an international artist, right? If you think Tems is going to be like, oh my God, thank you for giving me a song that's playing on U.S. radio. The song was already moving. Like, Burna Boy, Bad Bunny don't look at it like y'all niggas are giving them shit. So I think ATL Jacob is like, oh, you little African artist, like, I gave you a hit song. She's looking at it like, nigga, I was so hot, not only coming from Nigeria and the continent of Africa in terms of Afro beats, I broke into the scene in America already by my own. I don't need y'all sampling me rather than, and by the way, y'all sampling a hit of mine, not collabing on a new song. You see, that's different. When you collab on a new song, okay, we're creating something. When you take my hit song and tell me to thank you, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? The whole song is my song. The whole hook is my hook. Matter of fact, it's not even an interpolated type of beat. You fucking just looped my song. So it's my song. Fuck. Why am I thanking you? That's what I would think the difference in thoughts are.
I mean, nothing, no. No. Like crazy. I was like, you ain't had to thank me or nothing. Like, I just want to work.
Right.
And we never got locked. Yeah.
Okay. Then ATL Jacob said, I gave my side about the story about me creating a hit after being inspired by the song I samples. Someone reacted so negatively to a subject. Meant no harm. Shows a lot. Out of all the good shit I said about you, Tems, over the years, this is the only reaction I get. So all this negativity coming to me. I got $1 million wire transfer for Tems and her team to find me. One time I spoke about her negatively. And, Tems said, I love the story. Look at the phrasing. Magnificent. He said, I love you. He said, no beef at all, blah, blah, blah. Tems, there was some other tweets for Tems was kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah. Cool. All right. So I said that to say, you know, ATL Jacob, you know, kind of like, you know, and by the way, he kind of like backtracked a bit, even with the Tems thing. So I think with the Cardi thing is like, he's kind of doing the same. Like, bruv, it's cool. Like, nigga, it's cool to be like, yo, Cardi, I didn't mean it personally, and I don't even know if you did these things, but I think it was some whole shit. A woman having sex with another man while she pregnant for another man, her husband, whole shit. Like, that's all he had to stand on. But instead, he was like, he said this.
Then, you know, maybe heartbroken, but I don't shade her, never shaded her. For one, your husband, well, now ex or whatever y'all going through, that's my boy. So it's like, why would I shade you? So it's like, at the end of the day, I know that, shit, at the end of the day, you his BM no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
no, for sure.
Y'all relationship gonna always be up and down. So it's like, why would I make some type of tension there between me and you? First, and then second of all, you're a woman. Like, as a man, I can't go back and forth with a woman. I don't even go back and forth with no women in my life. You know, I've always been taught, like, you know, you got to just let them have it because sometimes.
Now, Cardi B. Okay. So that happened. Obviously, we see them in the thing. All right, man. Let me just